All right, part 2 of our trip. We're at the beach right now. I'm taking a break from the sun because I got burnt the other day and my whole chest is red. I look like Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob on my chest and my stomach. So I'm staying out of the sun for a little bit, but I'm gonna film my answer video today. I asked you guys before. I'm gonna film those today. So if you missed that video, click the link up top and you can go straight to that video. But we're having fun today. Today's Friday. It's the last full day here at the beach. We're heading home tomorrow. We have to leave this place by 10. A couple days ago, I posted something on Twitter talking about range anxiety. We ended up driving a couple places to get some groceries because this place isn't stocked with anything, of course. And we killed some range. So we ended up heading down to Myrtle Beach because that's the closest supercharger. It said it was like 30 some miles, I guess, straight. It ended up being like 40 some miles. We got there with 2%. And here's some of the clip of that. So I'm not sure if you can hear me, but we headed down to Myrtle Beach to the supercharger down here, which I'm glad we did because we were gonna make it here with 9%. And by the time we got here, we actually had 2% or 3% battery, which is pretty low, but I was driving a little bit faster. I had the 3 girls in the car plus my wife and myself, of course. And we were driving a little bit faster just to kind of burn off some energy. Nice supercharger. It's at the mall here, which is back there. They're still back there. It's done charging, so I'm walking to go get it, pull it up to the door, pick them up, and gonna head back home and go to the beach. So I got to the car, 270 miles is a full charge. Well, 5 more minutes left, so 272 miles, and that's kind of what it was when I left the house. Hopefully you can hear me. The air conditioning is blowing so fast right now. Charged here for, we got here with 2%. So basically a full charge on this car is $10.89. I know a lot of people always ask me how much supercharging is. I have free supercharging because of you guys, the referral program. And as soon as I unplug, that goes away, so I don't usually know, and I always forget to take a picture of what the amount is each time. So there you go. Well, now it's up to $11. $11 even. While at the supercharger, Nico, I got to meet Nico there. Really cool to meet you. And someone else recognized me as well. Just talked about the Model Y. Everyone's excited to see the Model Y. It was both of their first time seeing one. So it's great to just push out the car to let people see it. Someone actually in this condo actually hit me up. We were walking down to the beach just a little bit ago, and he says, "Hey, is that your Tesla?" I mean, I don't know how, do I look like I own a Tesla? Apparently, but we were talking just for a little bit, told him to look at my channel, and told him to buy one, of course. So I'm gonna sit down right now and film my video, and then I'm gonna head back out to the beach, and I'll edit that later today, and it'll go up today, actually. Although this is after the fact of you, just click the link if you missed it. Let me show you the beach today. It is packed. I'll open the door so you can hear everybody screaming, and it is packed today. The girls are out there in the water somewhere. Hey guys.
Hey. Want some food? Let me try to eat another one.
I'm heading down to the public charger. It's a charge point charger to let this car sit up there for a little bit to get some power into it. We got 141 miles. We're leaving tomorrow morning. We have 80 some miles, which probably is like 95 miles of range to get to the first supercharger. So we're just gonna plug in, why not, and let the car sit for a little bit. Karen's following me in my daughter's Mini Cooper so she can drive me back because it's like 2 miles down the road here, and it's a very slow charger, so we'll pick it up later tonight. No one was here. I get to plug in, put some juice in this thing.
Are you seriously videotaping me?
Haven't done this in a while. Have you?
No, but my hair's a mess.
So's mine. It's all over the place. So we decided to fill up Ashley's car because we're all leaving tomorrow, and we haven't done that in a long time. We haven't filled up a gas car. I filled up a gas car because my car was at the body shop getting fixed, but
this is the first time for me since 2017. Sucked. It's smelly. This car's loud.
Well, it is a gas car, but it's a pretty good car for a kid.
She loves it. It's her aesthetic. And it's little. I think she likes it because it's easy to park.
Yeah. It is small. It is a 4-door Mini, so it's not that mini.
No, it's not that many.
And it's got 2 moonroofs. pretty nice.
It's pretty bougie for being used.
Karen and the girls went to a restaurant, and I stayed back to clean up a little bit. You know, just a little peace and quiet. No, but the girls have fun together and just enjoy the time. I'm enjoying the last night here. This is a beautiful place. If you ever get to Ocean Isle Beach, you got to do it. It's a beautiful place. The sky is amazing at night. The houses are beautiful. The beach is perfect. I love this place. We've been here like 4 or 5 times now, and we will come back again, of course. But tomorrow morning we are leaving. I think we have to be out of here by 10 o'clock, so I packed up my computer. It's very yellow in here. The car is charging down towards the pier where the center of town is. There's a public charger. It's not free. I'm kind of spoiled with free supercharging, but we're letting it sit there. We don't need a whole lot of power, but Karen was a little more nervous than I was. There's a supercharger along the way. It's not a big deal, but if we can put the energy in the car, maybe we can go a little farther, and that's always great. I downloaded the ChargePoint app. There's a lot of ChargePoint chargers that are free, but this one, I used it the other day because we were running really low and we just wanted to see what it would be. I charged for a little bit and it charged me 90 cents. Well, it actually put $10 from my credit card onto the ChargePoint app, and then that gets deducted off of there. So we're gonna leave it down there a little bit, and Karen's gonna pick it up on her way back with the kids, and then we'll have plenty of juice for tomorrow. So I'll let you know how much that costs. I'm gonna continue to clean stuff up, get stuff ready, and then maybe Karen and I will take a nice long walk on the beach in the dark and get a great night's sleep and head out of here first thing in the morning. That's where we're gonna pick this up, in the car, driving tomorrow morning. All right, so it is the morning. We're all packed up. It's 9:30 and we are ready to take off and get home. Looks like we have to stop one place in Lumberton. I've never been there before. We'll get there with, it says 38%, but we'll see. And then we'll get home in 4.5 hours after charging. So not bad. But we're gonna take off because there's a lot of people leaving right now, and we gotta beat the traffic. I think we beat some of the traffic. We're heading over the bridge here really soon. I'll be cleaning the car. This car is filthy. The sand is going through into these the floor mats. The carpet floor mats suck. I wish I had my floor mats from Teslarati already. Again, there is a weight on those things, but Teslarati's getting them first, and I wish I had them because it's going to take some time getting all this sand out. So, autopilot is the best in traffic jams. Winding down supercharging. We had lunch with the girls and everybody, and it is $11.04. We pretty much are going to charge pretty full. Pretty. There's a lot of pretties. So we're just waiting for the girls to come over here. We went to Panera, and have to wear a mask everywhere in North Carolina, so make sure you do that if you're around. But then we don't have to stop now on the way home, so which is really nice. We'll go make it we'll be there at 3 o'clock.
Oh, 28% off.
Looks like there's a bad accident up here. That's why you should always be paying attention, especially in autopilot, whether you have autopilot or not, but especially when you're in autopilot. We don't need any more Tesla crashes out there, because those always make the news. Hope everyone was okay in that accident back there. Now we just have 2 hours and 25 minutes to get home. I'm not going to bore you with a bunch of driving footage. I'm going to show you what the car, what kind of damage there was to the car as far as dirtiness from the beach. We were right on the ocean, so a lot of wind. We were kind of in a gravel-ish parking lot. Once I unload the car, I'll show you all that once we get home, and we're just going to enjoy the autopilot drive. So we're finally home. Actually, it's the next day. It's Sunday. We've already had dinner. It's already in the evening, but I haven't really touched the car. I just charged it up, got everything out of the car, and I want to show you the damage to the car as far as the dirtiness. I mean, it's not, there actually is a scratch on the car. Someone must have hit me a little bit, maybe with a cart in a parking lot. The car is pretty dirty. I mean, as you can see, there's, well, it's hard to see on this, but I did wipe this section here, and you can see a little bit of dirt there. Not really bad for what it was, because it rained on the way there very hard to my in-laws house. So there is some sand and some grime in different places. There's watermarks. There were some marks from a bird walking on top of here, but we were at the beach. The line that I did see is right here. Looks like someone hit it with a shopping cart. Not a huge deal because it's in the paint protection film. These wheels held up really nice. They're just a little dusty. And if you're interested in some wheels, these are from Signature wheel. These are amazing, super lightweight 21s. You don't have to get 21-inch wheels. They make them from 18 all the way up to 21, actually bigger than that. They make some really good high quality wheels. Some bugs, no rock chips because of the paint protection. And just dirtiness, just a bunch of dirtiness. Oh, bird poop, how nice is that? So yes, the car needs a complete bath on the outside, but also on the inside. I'm not doing it today because I am going to Tesla tomorrow morning, but you can see sand right here. This is hard to get out. Again, I wish I had my floor mats already, my 3D floor mats. That would come in handy because this is going to be hard to get out. Sand is always hard to get out of cloth floor mats and the cloth backing in the trunk. Like right here, there's a bunch of sand in there. There's a lot more sand than what you see because it all embeds inside there, and it's just gross, and it needs a good cleaning. Look at this. This is after just shaking, grabbing the corner and just shaking. This is what the sand comes out. This is ridiculous. I need my floor mats. So if you've ordered from Teslarati, keep them, hold on for a little bit, and I know it's a wait, but it's well worth the wait because you don't need this. You don't need this mess. Same thing with the dash up here. Still got the iPad up front there. That worked out really good because there was a couple accidents on the way home, and we were able to see which lane to be into because of Waze, and Waze is just amazing to use. And we were also, of course, able to use this as music and find the weather as well, see how bad that storm was, but also have our phones charging below. Let's talk charging. Everyone wants to know the data and all that kind of stuff. Well, I didn't keep track of the watt hours per mile because the car was loaded up. And plus on the way to my in-laws house, it was pouring down rain, and rain is a major efficiency suck on the car. So I didn't worry about that. We fully charged here to go to my in-laws, and we made it just fine. And then from there, we fully charged at my in-laws house. They put a 220 line in the garage for us, which is really nice. So I was able to leave there at 100% charge, and we were able to make it all the way to the beach. Now I got to the beach with 110 miles left on the battery, and then we lost about 5 miles of range, keeping the air conditioning on while I got stuff in and out of the car because we had food from my in-laws house, plus we had my computer still in there and going back and forth. I didn't want it to get really hot in there because it was like 89 degrees, bright and sunny. It was a great day already to start with. So as we're driving around a little bit, we still had to go grocery shopping. We had the girls with us at that point. There's 5 of us in the car, and we got some dinner. We quickly dropped down a little bit, and then I decided to check out the charging on the island. It's a small charger. It's very slow, but we plugged in there, and it's a charge point charger, so it charged my card $10, and then every time you get below 5, I think it adds another $10. I'm not positive exactly how that works. Really never had to pay for charging from ChargePoint before, but it was kind of interesting to use that. We plugged in there just for a little bit while we were doing some shopping, and it put a little bit of juice in there, but then with the cabin overheat on, and I still wanted to have Sentry Cam on because we were in a parking lot. We weren't at just one house, we were in an open parking lot. It kept draining the battery a little bit. I know the girls and Karen wanted to go down to Myrtle Beach. We figured, well, let's go down there to the mall. It's a giant mall. We can do a little bit of shopping, get something to eat down there, fill the battery up. And that was $11. So it's what showed up on the screen. So then the girls actually went down to Myrtle Beach again because they went to the aquarium. I didn't go because I got super burnt red. It hurt to wear a shirt even. So I stayed home and I actually edited some videos. So they charged again down there. So they weren't full. They weren't totally empty. So I'm assuming that was like $9 in supercharging. And then when we came back up, we did charge again for a little bit at the island there. I think we did a little bit of 10 miles at one time because we went and got another t-shirt, and then Karen charged a little bit more when she took the girls out to dinner on the island there. We let the car charge for a little bit more. On the way home, we stopped once at Lumberton and we had lunch there, so I pretty much fully charged the car just because we were waiting a while for our food. We had at Panera. I had a really good Panera sandwich. It was a turkey, bacon, avocado sandwich. Oh, really good. I think that's my new favorite there. But we charged there and it was actually $11 there, I believe. And then we made it home just fine. We had 26% by the time we got home because we overcharged at the supercharger. But the car did amazing. I just need to clean it up quite a bit. I love taking trips in a Model 3, Model Y, Model X, anything you can. If you could take a trip in a Tesla, I think you'd be converted into buying a Tesla. Yes, it takes a little longer. It's the experience that you have in a Tesla, whether you're not driving as much. It's hard to explain. You just need to experience it. And I wish more people could. We had a blast at the beach, a lot of fun. I know there's a lot of scare about coronavirus out there. Everyone wearing masks. We didn't really see anybody wearing masks, but we were by ourselves really at the beach. So I kind of social distance as a norm. It was great to see the people when I did get recognized different places. To all the other people that saw us out as well. This is a very polarizing car. A lot of people love it. A lot of people notice it and like to come up and take pictures of it. And that's awesome. I love sharing all this stuff with everybody. On to the next trip. Let me know if you guys like trip videos. I can do more of these, and I can maybe do more data with the trip videos, or let me know what you'd like to see in a trip video. If you just like to see just the experience, like a vlog setup, or if you want to see more data and more how much does it cost kind of thing. So as always, stay awesome, stay positive, and thanks for watching. And I'm gonna clean that up tomorrow. Maybe we'll just have some fun. Still kind of on vacation, I guess. I'll see you.